going on? Woo-hoo. Right. Thursday, man.
Where's everybody else at?
Oh, man, they're sleeping.
We'll see who shows up in the view in a minute.
Boom. All right. All right, we're cooking. Away we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have liftoff. Boys and girls, what is going on?
And he has risen.
Man. Welcome to another Thursday show. We got everybody in the mix. We've got RC playing Jesus right there. Mountain RC, what's going on, dude? How are you doing?
Good. How's it going, guys?
Man, you always come in clutch, dude. You just, it's almost like I can guarantee, just like that. And then we got Jeremy Salt right there. What is going on, dude? Happy Thursdays, you filthy animals. What's new? What's shaking, man? What's going on with you guys?
Well, first, I am just getting ready for a jet event that we've got this weekend. So I've been doing a lot of planning for that. My wife and I actually have my wife helping me with this, which is really cool to have her involved. So that's really awesome. Yeah. So we're getting all that stuff ready for Saturday. It's going to be a warm one, but we'll make the best of it.
Man, dude, hey, lucky you for having a partner that actually doesn't mind jumping in the mix and trying to, get everything taken care of, dude. You must be doing something right,
I guess so. Walking on water, I guess.
Dude, keep walking on the water, dude. It's gonna be good. Man, I like that bottle. That was pretty smooth. Hey, Jeremy, what about you, man? What's new with you?
We're just getting things ready to go. We're gonna try and come down Saturday.
Nice.
We've got these two ladies back here.
Yeah.
So James is not going to be in town, so we have his transmitter in the airplane. So Kyler and I should be able to have some fun with those. So we got the 6S over here. We got the 8S over here. This one has the vectoring on there.
Nice.
Let me get out of the way and look at those.
Dude, look at that.
Those things are awesome.
Look, let's just go ahead and dive into it, man. Let's just jump into it. So look, we've got the two matrix right there. What is the difference between the two?
Color.
Bingo. And I heard the orange one mix is faster than the lime.
Yeah. So obviously 6S, 8S, right?
Right.
So you've got the 8S setup inside there. So you got a 1550 kV motor inside there. Don't quote me exactly, but I believe it's 130 or 140 amp ESC. And like I said, we got the vectoring mod on there. It does not come with the mod. That'll be an extra addition that you have to add into there. Yeah, we'll talk about that, Alan, in a minute. Then the 6S version, right? So you got, I think it's a 20. Here, I'll look and see if I can see it in there.
Yeah, dive on in
there.
I
tell you exactly right.
Jeez.
But yeah, I'm not going to see that. So we'll have to get the specs down on there. The specs didn't come with anything besides if we have to open that up. But what do we got on here? We got lights. We got two bright colors. We got a huge bay in there. We've been flying these things now. On the 8S, I'm using dual 4S 5000s, and we're having a blast with that.
Man.
Pretty good on there. What we have found is the CG marks are a little bit nose heavy. We're walking it back. We're trying to find the optimal range of what we want for CG on there. It's been pretty dang awesome. The orange, I find that the orange is a little bit more visible in the air than the green, actually, which is kind of weird. But normally the green does really well, but the orange pops a little better. So pretty cool. But in the bright, the green shows up really good too. Let's see. Will's not at home. Let's open up the bay real quick and show you that.
Yeah, let's see the guts inside of there because I'm curious to see. And have you flown it with the 3D vectoring?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm still okay. You guys know I'm not not a 3D hovering type pilot, right? You know.
What? You're not?
No, I'm not. So what I am gonna do whenever I fly this thing is I'm gonna fly it like what I call a super sport jet.
Oh yeah.
And so what do I mean by a super sport jet? I mean that I'm going to use that vectoring to have as much fun as I can to whip it however I want, flat spins and all that kind of jazz, right? But I'm not going to try and hover it because one, we're at higher altitude than everybody.
Okay.
And if I'm going to hover it, I'm going to try and hover it higher. But I need to learn how to hover before I go and try and say, yeah, we're going to hover this thing. You know what I mean? So again, like, you know, I've never, ever claimed that I'm the most amazing pilot, right? I'm an average pilot like all you guys. I got a little bit better skill in some things than other people on certain things, but I'm not that uberly amazing pilot, right?
Right.
Try to show you guys that you guys can do this and have a good time. You know what I mean? And so that's what I try to show in the videos is if you're an average to, you know, expert type pilot on there, you're going to be able to have success just like I am and enjoy it. So that's our idea, right?
Makes sense.
Now let me show you this too. I think we showed it last time about the quick connects on these wings.
Okay.
This is an absolute killer setup on there. So
yeah, it's different.
What we'll do is we'll pull it onto or off on the orange one here. So we showed the green one last time. So if you look right here, you just got a little clip, and the wing separates. That easy.
Dude, that's quick.
I'll show you that a little closer.
Jeez.
You got your clip. Why is that so bright? You got your clip right there. And then you just slide it back on. Nice and easy. One-handed is fun. Come on.
Slides right on in there like that. Let's see.
So we got it slid in. Click, click, done deal.
That's awesome.
I would pull out the landing gear, but again, I don't want to go out and get all of the stuff out. We're gonna leave the transmitters inside the transmitter cases.
Right. So, let's see.
We got that. So that's pretty awesome, right? So again, just so you guys know, we've had a ton of people asking when you can get them. We are going to get them as fast as we can. So we're going to quote you early winter. Okay, so around that range, when we have an exact amount of when they're going to be there, we will let you know. Okay. So stay tuned on there. We're going to try and put media out there just to keep you excited because, I mean, that's what happens when we end up getting them early and we end up trying to show you guys how they go about it. But we're going to go to events. We're going to do things like we're going to go down to the event here. We're going to show that airplane off there. So
sweet.
See it in person. Yeah.
Awesome.
So next thing is we are now an Enjet dealer.
Yeah, I was getting ready to bring that up there, man. Boom.
So,
Enjet service.
Yes, Enjet will be serviced. If you buy it from us, it'll be serviced on the West Coast Service Center. There's supposed to be an East Coast one getting set up from what I understand. So, yes, we are now an Enjet dealer. Now, what does that mean? It means we need to learn those motors a little bit more than we already have. We've had 2 of them now for a few months inside our Viper jets, Pilot RC Viper jets, the 2.0 and the 1.8. They did so well in Kentucky that somebody bought our actual 1.8 like right there on the spot with the motor. So yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty good. Yeah, so pretty awesome.
That sounds a lot. Jeez.
Amazing. So we still have the 2.0, so we'll keep flying that. I'm going to try and make some media that show the ground service unit, some of the other stuff on there for it, so everybody knows. We're going to have the whole spectrum of motors there. So if you're looking for motors, well, because of the whole Sweewin thing, now start looking at Enjet. Pretty awesome on there. So there's other brands out there too. Again, like we're just new to the Enjet, but there are other great brands out there. But again, that's our new bright and shiny penny, so we're going to show it off. Yeah, pretty dang awesome on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're super easy to set up. And the cool part is, I'm going to show you this on my phone.
And you guys already have some of them in stock, right?
Yes. So on your phone, there's literally an Enjet app that you just boop.
Yep.
And you can click to Bluetooth, and you can do all of your parameters on Bluetooth, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flipping amazing. So you don't need to have that extra weight inside your airplane for any of that. So
welcome to the 21st century.
So yeah, pretty dang awesome. It's cool. Latest and greatest. Let's see. What else? Let's see.
Alan said, I gave my turbine to Robin at Bad Boys first service a few hours ago. He hasn't heard any updates from Shriwin directly, so no changes with Shriwin for now. So Enjet there's a reason why a lot of people are starting to go to the Enjets, because the Shriwin is up in the air, and it's up in the air. You don't know if it's going to come down. If it comes down, it might not be good. So
here's the thing right now. So
great alternatives right now.
Shriwin motors are fantastic. Okay,
they are.
We've had a very good time on them. If Roma's got parts, get them in and get them serviced. But the way I see it is run them to the ground now. So run them till you have a problem, and then buy Enjet.
I mean,
or hopefully Shriwin comes back and Roman can take care of all the customers like that. But Victor, there are more sizes coming. So
by the way, we're going to switch it up. Tim Burke says, "Hey fellas, just got back from the field, had a proud dad moment. My 8-year-old son took off safe and did his first barrel roll, and he's about to start flying solo." Dude, that is such a good. Dude, that is a proud parent moment, especially Jeremy, you know exactly, and so do you. You can sit back and you're just like, man, I did that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of getting them to that next waypoint, and so there's going to be many more. But this
is the perfect timing to share this.
It is. Do it.
I'm going to be doing an unboxing and all that, so we're not going to open it. But this is that absolute thriller airplane for the youngins.
Ah, look at that, dude.
Ooh.
The Venture. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
So another brand new product from Xfly. The specs. This thing just came the other day. It's 51 inches in wingspan, 40 inches in fuselage, 40 amp ESC, 5 channels, 7 servos. Flying duration of about 10 minutes.
Dang.
And it's a skill level intermediate with a 4S 2600 to 3300 with an estimated 15-minute build time. So there you go, guys. Something new to look forward to. If you've got the youngins, we're going to show this. We'll build the airplane. We'll show the airplane, and then we're going to have our team pilot, Steve Dawson, and his daughter. They're going to fly this thing around. So we're going to show youngins flying this airplane so you guys get the idea from a youngin's perspective. That's how we do it here at Banana.
Absolutely, man. And it's got lights. It's got everything. So nice looking airplane.
I'm gonna do my media part so that everybody has it on the website.
That's right.
But then we're going to have Steve's daughter killing this thing. So she already loves the Tasman. That thing she's just having a blast with. So
dude, that Tasman is awesome. That's a fun airplane. So
but yeah, so Tim Burke, there you go. Another airplane to look forward to with your son potentially.
Way cool.
But yeah, that's where we're at with Banana Hobby, man. We got some neat stuff coming. Bobby knows.
Oh, dude, some of the stuff that's coming, I wish I could tell them because they're going to be like mind blown, dude. It's going to be amazing. But gotta keep my mouth shut. You know what I mean?
And if keep it quiet. Don't spoil the fun.
I will say this: for as long as I've been doing this, I have not like spoiled the fun, had a slip of the tongue ever so far. Knock on, wood. But yeah, man, that's a good thing. So I think everybody's gonna like that. But Jeremy, thank you for sharing that with everybody.
There you go. Something new, right?
By the way, let's see here. Let's ask a quick question. But for you guys right there, and you guys in the chat, what is your best RC memory? Like, what is the best RC memory? While we're talking about, Tim, and his son. Like, what is your best RC memory? I'm gonna jump into the comments over here.
I'm gonna send you a photo to share. You want it on Messenger or
Messenger's fine, but I'll start with you there, RC Mountain RC. Let's see here. Let me jump over here. What's one of your best RC memories? It could be anything from young, old, doesn't matter. But what is your best one?
Well, I have two kind of. One personally is just the first time I ever flew a jet. The first time I ever successfully, took off, landed, and just got that adrenaline rush from knowing that I can do it and actually fly jets. Because I've only been flying for maybe about 7 years now. And I didn't obviously start on jets, but that's what I wanted to get to. So when I finally got to a jet and I was able to take off with no, basically just a gyro going and get it up and get it down safely, that was the best. But secondarily, I think is just the people that I've had really good that I made really good relationships with from the field. That's probably right up there with flying, is some of the cool people I met out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would say so. That's a pretty good one, man. That's pretty solid too. Yeah, I'll say mine. One of my best RC memories, and this isn't even me flying, man. This is when I first came out to the airfield where I'm a member at, right? I came out there and I didn't know what I was doing. And one of the original members out there, his name was Wayne Parrish, actually. He's still around and kicking. But he came up to me and saw me, and, dude, he was the nicest guy ever. And he gave me one of his JR 8300s or something like that, 8301s, computer radios. Didn't even know me, but he was like, here, man. He's like, here you go. Here's a good radio. Because I had like one of those little cheap ones, that you get with the airplanes. Dude gave me the radio, and I was like blown away. And I was like, yeah, I'm here. I was like, this is where I need to be. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that's a huge aspect that a lot of people forget. I mean, the planes are awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Flying these planes is amazing, but one of the biggest aspects is the cool people that you meet.
Yeah, that was it. It was, and I'm telling you, the best memories are like the ones.
You froze. Uh-oh.
That's I guess not good. You and I are going to have to continue.
We're going to have to carry this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Look at how he's. I think I'll take a picture of that. How he's frozen.
Yeah, I'll take a picture too.
I'm trying to find the photo to send to him. Bobby
is frozen. There you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. My thing started buffering, whatever. But yeah, dude, that was the coolest thing ever, was that some strangers basically came up to me, gave me what I needed, gave me some unlimited advice. It made me feel super comfortable at the field as a rookie, dude. I mean, I was brand spanking new. So that's one of the things that that hit me pretty well. Let's see, while we're in there, Scott Sawyer says, saving my discontinued custom painting SG-27 from taking a dirt nap. Dude, it's important, man. Jeremy, what do you got, buddy?
I'm trying to send you a photo.
Oh, okay.
Because
let me tell you this though, Jeremy. You know your Red MiG-21, your old one. So I sold it to a guy at the field, and he took it up today for the first time and lost it. It just flew away. Went like a quarter mile, went behind the trees. We were like, oh, it's finally dead. He went back and found it, and barely a scratch on it. It still lives.
Some people get lucky like that.
That thing is a flipping tank.
Yeah.
That has now hit a train.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Blown away.
Yep.
Jeez.
So funny.
Let's see. RC Pilot Wills, one of his best memories was the Black Horse Viper jet maiden flight. I remember that. He put so much effort into that airplane.
I think he started breakdancing afterwards, didn't he?
He did, dude. He started dancing, man. He was so happy about it. And I remember being super nervous, and I'm like, dude, just fly. It's going to fly great. And he got it up there, and yeah.
Threw the cardboard down, got the ghetto blaster out.
Absolutely, dude, yeah. And started having a good one. Wigglefinger says, so many firsts that were our favorites, yeah. Let's see. Augured in says his son is now captain at Delta. Dude, that's a big that's a big thing, man. That's very good. That's a good memory right there.
Well,
Jeez,
this picture you're gonna have is probably the photo. It's not the photo I want to share, but it's one that works for the idea.
Let's take a look here and see what we got. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me share this one right here. This one of your best RC memories right here. Yeah, this is what it's about right there, buddy. Check this out, guys. Boom. Look at that. Little dude right here is really little dude.
That is where little dude got his name. And I've got photos of him even younger than that when he was flying his apprentice.
Dude, how wild is that, man?
Yeah, and so, I mean, first of all, look at how skinny I am. Second of all, that was back when I was in the Air Force and still had to fitness up.
But yeah, look, I'm almost as tall as you are.
So the photo I was looking for was after he had his first solo flight with his apprentice.
Right.
And he was just glowing, right? And from there on, it's just been So that photo right there was after we got him his first EDF. And that was a 262 because that was he was like, Dad, it's the first jet ever. And that is what I'm going to start with. And I'm like, ooh, big shoes here. Big shoes here. And he went up and just knocked it out of the dang park, right?
Man.
And so so he killed it on there. But then, he's just been going better and better and better. And then the next big feat that really got me was when he flew my $18,000 A10.
Oh, for sure. I would say that's a waypoint that's a certain level of skill and understanding and commitment as a father. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm trusting you.
Yeah. And so, when he flew that thing and he didn't fly it wild, he didn't,
Man.
Lots of stuff.
Gaga Bonner says, I remember when Jeremy was flying, the little dude was a little baby in your arms. Man, crazy, right?
Dude, there were times I was flying, I'm like holding him, I'm just like, using the lanyard, set the throttle, just fly it over.
Dude, it's crazy. By the way, we got a good question right here. Let's see, which ESC products do you all use and count on its performance when flying EDF sport jets?
That's a big question. There's only really a few out there that are really amazing.
Yeah, I've had good success with Castle. I've had good success with the ones from Ocean RC, the ones they sell.
Yeah, Hobbywing has always been a very good tried and true.
Yeah.
You got Hobbywing, you got ZTW, you got Castle, you've got there's all kinds of them. So your main ones are probably those. But again, like we've mentioned many times out there, ESCs these days seem to not be as fantastic as they were.
Yeah.
But again, those are the the name brand ones go with Avios too, right? Or no?
Oh yeah.
Avion.
Yeah. Avion. The Avion. Yes, those are pretty solid.
You've got like 4 or 5 brands that are pretty decent.
Yeah.
So and a lot of the other brands that you don't really know about are just rebranded of those, like Hobbywing and all of that stuff. So for the most part, you're not really going to find bad unless you end up running to where you are running over amping on things.
Mountain RC, what do you think, man? What's one of your favorites?
Hobbywing. That's kind of what I go to.
Same. You can't beat the price. The best bang for the buck.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Yeah, I would definitely say that's a good one. So those are good starting points right there. Let's see here. By the way, best moment for Tiger Man 42 was best moment is when my skills reached a point that I made in a new plane and realized I was nervous, but I wasn't scared. Unless there's an issue out of my control, I know I will get it back. Absolutely. That is such a major waypoint when you're comfortable and you're like, The airplane's definitely not doing what I wanted to do, but I'm just going to keep, fighting and get it under control.
The other big thing is like when you stop flying the money, you got to stop flying the money.
Bingo. I guess
exactly. Somebody had mentioned it right there. Yeah, at $18K for a toy plane.
Yeah.
I would venture to say that my garage is in the astronomical dollar range.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what's in there. Like my trailer, just when we go to events, we have to try and find out whether or not our insurance covers the amount of airplanes that are in there.
Right. Oh,
So we brought 18 turbine jets to Kentucky.
Wow.
The lowest cost dollar one was probably around $5,000 or $6,000. So figure that out,
man.
So,
well, let's move on to the next topic, man. This is a good one that I had a friend of mine actually send me this. And I was like, you know what? That's funny. I said, we always talk about beginner airplanes, but what is one airplane that you would highly recommend as an advanced RC airplane? Like one highly recommended RC airplane. That's almost a loaded question, but it's like,
are we going in category like warbird, jet, EDF?
I think just it can be any category, but let's just say like one that's a good all-around flyer that your average Joe, if there is such a thing, could pick up and fly. Like just an all-around good flyer. And I know people automatically think
an average pilot is not the advanced. So
when you say advanced, or either like you have advanced and you have expert. I mean, those are kind of, it's all relative. They're not really, they don't mean much. You can be an expert pilot and fly, basic airplanes. So I know it's a loaded question, but it's a good
one. Like hard to fly, or
I'm going to go with the airplane that most advanced pilots obliterate that I enjoy.
Right. Yeah.
Because that just shows that it's technically crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm thinking so that question right there, highly recommended advanced RC airplanes. So I'm thinking of airplanes that are very good, but they're past the beginner phase, and into your level 2, 3 airplanes from a scale from 1 to 3. You know what I mean?
An intermediate.
Bingo. So advanced is intermediate, but something that let's say you've already been flying for a couple of times, and then you want something that's a little bit more challenging. I would say something like, and I get tired of saying the same airplanes, but I mean, you could say something like
Viper 90,
an F-16. I know everybody says Viper 90.
That's what you guys say. You and Will love Viper 90 so much.
Dude, I'm over the Viper 90s now. I'm like, there's so many other airplanes now that are very, much better than the Viper 90 that are out there. But the Viper 90 is a good plane. Don't get me wrong. And the payload that it can carry, you can carry 10,000 milliamp packs in that thing if you really want to.
And I'm going to raise you. My airplane will also do that.
See? Which one is yours?
How about you write it on a piece of paper? I write it on a piece of paper.
Which airplane are you?
And then we show it at the same time. Because I don't want you to steal my idea, and I don't want to steal your idea.
Wiggle Finger says any vector thrusted plane is advanced in idea. I would definitely say so. Yeah.
I would say deltas and canarded planes too.
Definitely.
That's
a level up. That's a good.
I know it's too general. But
yeah, but I would say deltas.
I'm writing mine down. You got yours wrote?
I would say delta and vector thrust are definitely advanced because you have to understand the concept. One thing that I didn't understand about vector thrust is you have to keep the throttle going, to push it around. You can't chop the throttle and think the airplane's going to bring its tail around. You literally have to keep the power on. It's almost when you riding a jet ski. Have you ever ridden a jet ski before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't turn those things if you don't have any power, right?
No, you can't.
It's the same thing. And
okay, I got mine written.
Once you grasp that concept, it'll be good. Oh, you're gonna write one? You're writing yours down?
I wrote mine down.
Man, I don't even have a piece of paper. Let me see here. This is fun. Let's try it.
Something new instead of us going. Oh yeah, that one. I like that idea.
So what are you guys writing down? What you're writing down?
I'm writing down my highly recommended advanced RC airplane.
Okay.
Highly recommended advanced RC airplane. Okay. All right.
There you go. Don Henry. No plane is really challenging anymore. Just set up properly. Boom.
Yeah.
It's
All
true.
right.
You
All right,
ready?
got mine. You ready?
Yours is going to be just a random joke.
Nah, dude. I wouldn't do something
Yeah, I
like that.
know
All right,
you.
ready? Here.
It's going to be something like shenanigans.
Can't even read that. Mine says the free wing MiG-29. Why is mine reversed and yours isn't?
I don't know.
Ah, KA, easy and expert. I would agree. Mine's the free wing MiG-29. It's a big airplane, but it's easy to fly. It teaches you how to land. You get to get comfortable with the weight.
It teaches you one thing that can really bite you in the butt.
Thrust.
And that is getting it stuck in alpha lock.
Yeah. Well, there's more things than that too. I've seen that actually. I saw. Was it you that had that happen, or was it Hex B?
It was Hex. It was on his son with his sons.
With his sons.
I've had it happen when we were testing it, and
that airplane will bite you.
It scared me. I was like, how? It just wanted to keep going, and it stayed no matter what I did. I was just like,
yeah.
Where are we going with this?
So let me ask you, what's the best way when you were in an alpha lock? What's the best way to get out of it?
So the only way that I was able to get out of it was to decrease my thrust, so it just started falling and changing everything.
You're supposed to be able to push the nose down, but you can't do it without thrust.
Yeah, you can be pushing down and it's staying.
Yep.
But if you got altitude, right, you can chop the throttle and it'll change, right?
Yeah.
But if you're down low, the last thing you want to do is chop your throttle because falling equals dead.
Yeah.
But if you're high, you can try and put some rudder in there and try and get it to go. But eventually what happens when you get in that lock, no matter what you're doing, you're wiggling sticks and it's not doing anything.
And it's just going to laterally depart one way or the other.
Ideally it will, but usually it's not when you want it to. So
right.
You get a little in that panic mode. But anyway.
Yeah.
By the way, the FMS the FMS 90mm Avanti is superb. And that is another good advanced one. The one I have actually has thrust vectoring on it. That is a smooth flying airplane. That thing is like flying like a Cadillac.
These so far, but I'm not going to go and recommend the new one yet. You know what I mean?
The MiG-29, yeah. Yeah. Hey, while I got you guys, let me key up this thing real quick. Let's see. That one right. Boy. There we go. Let's have some fun here. We're going to share something that's pretty cool. All right. So while we're here, we're going to talk about some airplane crashes while we're in the mix, right? Let's check out this video and let's get your thoughts on it, man. Pretty cool. And this one is interesting. So we saw
this right as we were getting on, and I was like, you got to show that.
Right.
That's wild.
Here we go. Yeah, dude. It's wild. And it's like, I want you guys to give your thoughts first before I'm not going to say anything. Nobody on the panel say anything. Let's see what everybody says. All right, here we go. All right, so watch this.
Chappy! Oh, sorry.
Man, what in the world happened? Right? This is brought to you by Hangar Dubai right there. So
gotta get that music.
Mute that real quick.
So he's inverted.
Slow-mo. Yeah, inverted, right? Look at it. It's going left, going right.
It's like he's stalled or something. I don't know.
Right? And boom. That's a heck of a fireball, dude. I'm like, whoa. How does that even happen, right?
I think
gonna take a closer look at it, and there's the carnage right there. So she's cooking. I guess that's the benefit of being in the desert, right? It's not gonna be but so much. You take a look at it. She ain't pretty anymore. Do like I do. Where's the turbine? Where's the turbine? That's all that matters. Where's it at? And it's probably in there. Got the trusty extinguisher in hand. And then, they're looking around. This is in Dubai, by the way. This is outside of the U.S. So you can kind of see that.
I've been there.
They're walking around like, man, dude, this is horrible. And that was a Phoenix RC MB339, by the way.
Yeah, nobody enjoys the crash. But man,
no. And look, there it is. Look, this is what normally happens. They're normally ejected, right? That looks like an Enjet.
There you go. There you go, West Hobbies. That's what I'm thinking. But again, we're just watching off a video. We have no idea what actually, somebody who's standing next to
and
me.
it is an Enjet. It's an
This
Enjet.
is going nuts. To me, it looked like the pilot got a little nervous, inverted, or something.
Well,
with the airplane,
and it seems like it's a little windy out there too.
I mean, you can see
like there was a nervous reaction, like something was not set up right on the airplane. Maybe too nose heavy, didn't expect it, reacted like it shouldn't have, or something.
Yeah, it was a little, we're Monday morning quarterback, and then we got the.
I don't say signal loss because the motor would have shut off in the air.
It kind of looks like he starts dipping down, and he got scared because it was dropping.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. So he did a panic move right there.
Yep, absolutely.
And then just lost it.
And oftentimes, you stay in the fight, and then your brain kicks over, and then you're pretty much done right there, and you got that scenario. So. We're not glorifying any of this stuff like that, but I show you guys stuff like that so you can be like, man. And, one thing that you see, dude, I'm guilty of dumb thumbs, man. Sometimes when I get inverted, my brain will be like, you're upside down. And then for whatever reason, I'm like, I panic a little bit. And I'm like, man, I need to flip back over, and right is left is right, or vice versa. And then I end up, going close to the ground, and I could see how that happened. So, it's
that sucks, is what it is.
That's exactly what it does.
We don't wish that on anybody, but like
nobody,
I said,
dude.
I think that the receiver was still transmitting because the motor didn't shut off.
Yeah.
If the receiver loses signal, the motor should go.
Sure. Yeah, man. It's definitely one of those things that you look at and you're like, dude, that's crazy, right? So, teachable moment for everybody. So, just. And you're out there hot dogging and stuff like that, just know,
man. Be careful out there, guys.
Be careful. Absolutely. And that's kind of what it is. So, moving on to the next question. This is an interesting one. Your favorite RC airplane collection, man. What is your favorite RC collection, right?
My favorite collection, or what are in my collection that are my favorite?
Like what do you have in your favorite RC collection? Like what is in yours personally? I love these loaded questions. They require tons of thought, and then you're like, well, I don't know. I'll give you mine. What's in my RC collection? MiG-29, Viper 90, FMS Viper 90. I have a 80 millimeter F-22. I have what is it?
Hey, don't forget about your purple unicorn.
Oh yeah, dude, I got the purple unicorn, dude. I just brought that over to here. I've got the Yak 130.
Yeah.
That one right there I'm still on the fence. I'm like, why isn't somebody putting this in production? Blows my mind, dude. But the Yak 130's in there. I've got some what else is in there? The Panther, the 70 millimeter Panther's in there. Dude, that's a good little flyer. I've got some Cherokees, the E-Flight Cherokees in there.
And I got to write these down. I'll forget.
Dude, there's so many good ones in there. I've got 68 airplanes in the hangar, dude. And then the Phantom's in there. Even the Phantom isn't one of my favorites, believe it or not. I don't know. I don't like the way it flies for some reason. I like the way it flies, but it's not like my cup of tea. I don't know why, but maybe it's just the way it lands. But dude, there's so many in there. The K8 is in the collection now.
That is my top this year.
Yeah, the Avanti is.
There we go, Pat. I like that idea.
I love it, dude. So just that's what's in my collection. But like I said, what about you guys? What say you?
Well, I kind of go off of like when I'm going to the field and I want to bring stuff, I usually have my go-to. And those are kind of the things that I think of. So far, like since I've got my hands on that 80 millimeter K8, that's been the one I bring to the field like every week. And like I go fly before I go to work every morning, and I do the same thing. I bring that K8. That's kind of like my warm up. Not because it's a beginner jet, because it's not. I mean, it can do a lot. It's just easy to fly, easy to do maneuvers, easy to land. I mean, I've never landed an easier jet than that one, honestly. Yeah. You drop the flaps on that thing, and it basically you can chop the throttle, and it'll just float forever. So that's a good one. So That one, obviously, the F-22, the 90 F-22, the 90 F-16. Those are probably my 3 right there.
F-16 for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, I'm going to go onto the cell phone.
Oh, he's going into the cell phone. What? Oh, let me add you over there. Let's see here.
He's taking us into the lair.
Oh, dude. While he's doing that, let's say Charles McDaniel. He's right. The J65, phenomenal.
Oh, that thing's amazing.
Super Tucano, that's a good one.
Phenomenal. 90.
All right, so I want to give you guys a little bit of a asterisk on this thing. I just came back from Kentucky, and I've been tired, and my garage is a mess.
Charles McDaniel, you're right. The Airbus 320, the Yak 130, dude. We need another Yak 130 and a 90 mil. Like, let's do it up big. All right.
Or the 110.
Dude, yeah. Hey, there might say. I think that we may see another one. I hope so, dude. I really do. All right, Jeremy, what you got, buddy? Let me make you bigger because that's a sliver.
All right, let's see how to
get
it there. Camera.
And Michael, we're going to jump to you too, buddy.
Back camera. All right, there we go. Here we go. We'll turn it sideways. Did that go sideways still? All right, so this is what's in the hangar. So let's see. We got B-25.
Okay.
K-8. Amazing.
Yeah.
Another K-8. E-Flight F-16.
Nice.
P-40 from Xfly. Custom Blue Angel F-4.
There we go.
Custom A4 Skyhawk.
Man, F-86 is always in the mix. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mustang. Sioux.
The Sioux.
Nice.
Who knows what that one is?
I don't know, man.
That'd be.
That is an old school free wing B-17 from way back.
Wow.
And that is signed by an actual waist gunner from World War II.
That's cool.
Sabre is one of my favorites.
That's beautiful too.
Tried and true.
That is the FMS one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The Alpha Jet is another amazing one.
Wish they still had it.
Well, here's a little bit of a tickle. It's coming back.
Sweet. I never got one, and I've always wanted one.
Which one's coming back?
The Alpha Jet.
C-17.
Oh, yeah, everybody's got to get one. Oh, amazing.
Dualies right there. Oh, let's look at the big ones down here. We got the
love that
2.0, the L39.
Love that
1/5 F-16.
Oh, I love that one right there.
Another custom F4. This one is for sale on KSL right now.
man.
Yeah.
We got Viper Jet. We got a Casendo. Here, let's. Oh yeah, there's my custom wedge tail. Don't know if you guys have ever seen that. E7 wedge tail. You got to have a Corsair. We like Corsairs. We got Habu 32s.
The 32, nice.
That thing is a fast bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J65s times 2.
Love it.
Do you guys know what that is up there?
Oh yeah.
The black one.
Is that
that's the Widow.
That is a P61 Black Widow.
Yeah, man.
Is that the Dynam one?
No.
Who makes that one?
ESM.
Wow.
Or ASM.
Wow.
I think it's like 25 or more years old.
Wow.
You got some goodies in there. I'll give you that.
Faber, L39, J20, Spitties and Hurricane. Another L39.
Man.
The Bone.
All right, dude. That's enough of your hanger. Yeah, this is enough. I'm about to cut this guy off.
What? No, we're not done. We're not done. We got to show them more. We got the big B2.
That's cool.
We've got jets everywhere. A10s.
Pat Moore's right. It looks like someone needs a garage sale. I can't really say that because that'd be the pop.
I just put some things up on KSL. I put a Blackbird up there.
I saw that. You're tempting me with that.
We got jets everywhere. So again, I apologize for my messy garage. It's been a hoot,
going to events, and it's been like 108. So I'm not cleaning.
Right. By the way, when you get back over there, I'll get you back. What did I just do? There we
I
go.
think I lost you.
There you
No,
are.
you didn't. You're right there. Yeah. So, by the way, Craig Bevan has a question. He says, wanting to ask Mr. Stolt, the landing gear placement on the free wing F-35 looks weird to me. Is that more to scale? Let's see here. We're going to remove him.
I lost you out there. So
now you're fine. I got you right here. So,
what was the question?
The
landing gear placement on the free wing. On the free wing F-35 looks weird to me. Is that more scale? So on the free wing one, it's not scale at all. It's actually in the weapons bay area a little bit on the free wing one, but on the Xfly one, it is scale. It's out in the wing route like it should be, and they're actually cantered forward like they should be. So
Jeffrey Castle says, where do you sell your birds?
I sell them on a website local called KSL, which is a news channel classified.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I do Facebook Marketplace most of the time.
I'm old school, man.
Dude, what, you're using Craigslist? You're still using Craigslist? Nobody does that
No,
anymore.
that captures weirdos.
I was going to say, you're going to get mugged. You're going to get mugged, and you're going to end up on the back of a milk carton. Let's see here. Nah, that's funny. But yeah, guys, that kind of shows you, what's in the collection. What about you? Mount, you never got a chance, man. What's in your collection there?
Just sitting right here. This is just some of it, but I've got my my custom painted 90 millimeter F-16 version 2, 8S, and then the F-22 version 2. That's an FMS 70 millimeter F-16 that I custom painted. T-33 that's actually going to be given away at the Jet Rally this weekend.
Nice. Do you like that? You like how that thing flies?
Yeah, it's a good jet, man. It really is. J10 sitting right there, and many others.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. I've got many others. Some bosses.
You got some good ones in there for sure.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, I'm telling you, dude, that's some pretty solid airplanes right now. Which one's your favorite flyer, though? If you had to pick one.
If K8, I would take the K8. If somebody said, let's go right now, I'd take the K8 with me.
That K8 is like, and I'm not just saying that. Once you fly the K8, you're like, this is a really good flyer. And the thing is fast.
Yeah.
It's faster than a lot of the planes me and Will were flying around. I think it was faster than the F-22, or what was he flying? Or the BAE Hawk. It was really moving out pretty quick. So
it does.
It's a nice flyer. That would be a cool one to put a 8S version in there. 8S 80 millimeter. Doesn't need it at all. It would just be overkill. But it is what it is. All right, man. We're jumping into there. Let's take a look over here. All right, guys. So we're going to come to this part of the show. Have a question, ask a question. You guys are going to do it anyway. But yeah, so we're going to open it up for where you guys can ask questions. And we can take it from there. So let's see. Victor RC Jets, he says the car for B2. Yeah, that's a favorite. Yeah, seeing yours fly, Jeremy, is pretty cool, dude. That thing is pretty interesting. That's not one you see a lot.
I got so at Kentucky, one of the CARF guys came up to me, and I was super honored by this. And he came up to me and said, "That's the best I've ever seen the B2 flown," and that made me really impressed. So
yeah, there you go.
So if you're out there listening and you hear this, I really appreciated that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really good. So
let's see. The K8. Charles McDaniel said it. K8, absolutely. The other nice thing about it is if you get some good lifetime, you can cruise at 50% throttle while you're well over 5 minutes of flight. Absolutely. The thing is just a cruiser. It flies so good.
And you can slow that thing down to like very slow. Like you could literally catch that thing if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really.
I got an ad. Did somebody say show us the K8?
So we just showed you the K8. We just saw it in your garage.
Show us the K8.
Unless you want to go grab it, dude. But I mean,
It'll be. I'll have to get a ladder out. Look, I did an unboxing
We'll do it
on
next
Banana
time.
Hobby YouTube. That's where you're going to get all the greatest on there. Showing it.
What's the max size battery you can put in the 6S Matrix 90mm?
Man, I don't know. I don't think we've reached the max yet. We've put some pretty big stuff in there, but the big thing is it's a sport jet, so you don't want to bog it down.
Yeah.
So I would probably venture to say some of the 6500s are probably, where you want to be. I mean, look here. I'm gonna stick a CNHL 5500. This is about the size of some of my Race Pal 65s, so it's a little bigger than some of these larger milliamp hour packs that I've been running lately. And so I'll just stick this in here real quick just so you can see. If you're going to want to be doing vectoring and all that stuff, you may want to try and keep it a little bit lighter. But, I mean, we have not reached a maximum yet. But we'll definitely load it down. I mean,
you should, just so we can push it,
I mean,
pretty cool.
That's that 5500. I mean,
so it can handle a 6,000, 7,000 probably.
I mean, you don't have any restrictions dropping you down, so the entire bay can be battery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with the thrust vectoring nozzle locked up on the Matrix 2.2? Crashed my first one because it locked on one side. No, we've not heard of. I haven't even heard of anybody having any problems with the vectoring. Yeah. If you have something locked up, you probably have too much travel on your servo or something. I don't know. There's got to be more to why it locked up. I don't know why, but I've not had any of my vector airplanes have a locked up nozzle.
Let's see here. Take a look at this. Need for Speed RC says, is the Freewing SR71 considered extra advanced?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Like
so that airplane flies great.
Like the F105 or the 104.
The 104. You have to get the right glide slope on the way in. If you come in with a high vector in on the SR, it's going to pop the nose and it kind of gets really high alpha. If you bring that in on a lower glide slope and you keep a pretty decent alpha on there with your throttle right, comes in easy peasy every time.
Wow.
But you got to watch that, right? It's all about the angle of attack. So just like the Freewing B2 bomber, if you bring that thing on a super, big dive in, you will more than likely bounce it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get that airplane low enough and a low glide slope, you just bring it in nice and easy, keep the throttle safe, never get back. It just touches on the wheels and just keeps going. So
there you go. And dude, look at it. I mean, like Victor RC said it. He says the SR71 is a floater. Just be careful on the landings as it can balloon up unexpectedly. Just like you guys said. Yep. So that's definitely, I would say, that's definitely an advanced, non-intermediate, non-beginner level airplane.
Yeah, definitely not a beginner.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to make a crash video, that's probably going to be, what that's going to end up. But
sorry to hear about that. Like I said, I mean, every airplane is just a little bit different. I don't know why it would have done that. It's hard to know.
It is. It's one of those things where it's like you'll be chasing your tail trying to figure out what exactly happened most of the time. But all right. So let's see here. We're going to jump over here. And guys, we are just running to the end of the show, man. We are we've been going hard. We've been going for about almost a minute. Well, I'm sorry, not a minute, but an hour. And dudes, man, it's been pretty good, dude. We've covered quite a few things. We actually got that new Xfly Venture that came out. Jeremy teased us with that little thing. That's a good airplane right there for all around. We got the Matrix 6S and the 8S with thrust vectoring right there. So that's going to be a nice plus.
Heck
and then we answered a bunch of good questions, man. We had a really nice show, and we talked about a lot of good things. So without further ado, Jeremy, you got anything to say?
I think I spoke way too much today. I think I'm good.
You did, as always. Just kidding. Mountain RC, you got anything, buddy?
Oh, nothing. I'm just glad everybody showed up today, and just check out my channel. And if you're in the area in Utah, come to the Jet Jam this weekend.
There you have it, man. Got the
Especially
Jet
if you want to see those Matrix.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely want to see those Matrix, dude. I think that's going to be pretty good. So, man, guys, I've had a good time. Certainly appreciated everything. And look, we can't wait to get to the next show. So just hang tight. We're going to have some more cool stuff come. And stay tuned, because we just got a bunch of nice, cool things that we're going to talk about. You'll see the show kind of modifying a little bit, you know. So sit tight and hang in there. But other than that, you guys got anything?
I'm good. Peace.
All right. Until next time, we'll see you then. Y'all have a good one. And we are